difference between a Joomla site and a WordPress site?
Well, once again, it's a different flavor of CMS. WordPress is a content management system also. It's more user-friendly. It's used by people who need a less robust solution. Joomla is actually used as an e-commerce platform also. So I wouldn't really build an e-commerce site, shopping cart, membership site stuff. You can do it using different software plugins for WordPress, but Joomla's the middle of the road. WordPress is more at the bottom. WordPress is very friendly. It's like using a word processor. Type it, push it, publish it, you're done. Then Joomla's in the middle, where Joomla tries to be more robust from a coding standpoint, but it's still end-user friendly so people can use it. And that means that they can go in and update it, put the new links in, put the new content in, stuff like that. Drupal is a coder's system. You ask a coder if you want what platform they want to use, they'll say Drupal more than say Joomla. And it's because of what they can do. So we know, we talk about things when we set up websites, we set up the servers, we say, okay, how many tables can we set up for a query with WordPress? How many WordPress blogs can share the same table before there's a problem? And you have to look at scalability too. And then there's all types of different database considerations. As she mentioned on Drupal too, it's how they address the databases themselves. Anthony hacks he's a PHP programmer too. We use VisionGate membership site software, which my buddy Mike Filsaner just bought an interest in actually, and they've got a whole team working on it now, making it better. And Mark Bronstein owned it before, so they couldn't get it to do certain things. But Anthony just goes in and hacks it. Well, that's because Mark knows me. Mark lets us go in and hack the system. We added a bunch of different things that they didn't have. But other software companies wouldn't let you do that. And then it comes down to, okay, what can I hack? Well, you get a code library. So if a guy's been developing Drupal sites for 10 years, he's got a set of code libraries. It's like a object-oriented programming. Basically, you take the code library out, plug it in here, and you just saved hours of programming itself. And a lot of things you have to be careful about is when you sign an agreement with these people is you got to see who owns that code. I'm getting too far into it. But the basics is Joomla is user-friendly. It can do more from an e-commerce standpoint, robustness, than a WordPress blog, but WordPress suits most needs for us, for IM marketers. So. Okay, anybody else? The other site's ready, but we don't have a reliable internet connection, so I'm not going to show that right now. I'm going to show some PowerPoints, give you an overview of some of the stuff we're going to look at. DigitalCameraReviewsBlog.com was put up specifically for this conference. Is Howie here yet? Howie's not here yet? Howie's giving a presentation today, 1:30 to 3, and he does something called conversation domination. He uses Web 2.0 to get his message out and through the search engines. And you can use blogs for that. It works great with blogs. So he was supposed to do some playing around with this, and to be honest, I don't know if he ended up doing it or not, so we'll find out. But we put it up for that, and actually I had my guys start doing some work on it. And in the video that we shot today, this morning, the quick little stupid one, it's going to end up on this blog, because this is a digital camera review blog. The blog that we're building is a Nintendo website review, Nintendo Wii review blog. So the video is going to go up on here, and then they're going to promote it. So this is just it. What you see here is a screenshot. You can see that the header's nice. I mean, this is a free template that we picked up for WordPress. It's got a nice little digital cameras are in the headers there. Anthony put that together. He can install these things with his eyes closed. We have our banner rotation system, Open Ads orgs, tied into all these things that we install. Amazon has shown through that. So if we want to go out, all of our networks, let's say we're tired of AdSense or we're tired of Amazon, we can go to our one installation of Open Ads, and I can say, you know what, I don't want Amazon there anymore. Let's see the test results. And I say, okay, let's rotate AdSense, a square box of AdSense versus Amazon, and let's take a look at the time frames and tell me how many clicks we're getting, and let's also go see how much money we're making, and I can decide whether I want to cut Amazon off system-wide. Well, if I didn't use a banner rotation system like that, I'd have to go to each site by hand. I can't even tell you where all my sites are. So we can go to one central location now that controls our network of sites, and I can say, let's throw up Amazon for the Christmas season, but after the Christmas season is over, let's replace that with AdSense. Or let's do a split test and see what happens. I can go to CG.com, and I can pop in CG.com banners in my Open Ads system, and I can say, okay, let's start showing, I have a picture later, I'll say, let's start rotating through different banners that have to do with web hosting, and let's see which ones they click the most on and which ones I make the most money on. CJ has its own thing called a Smart Zone that allows you to do it without a banner rotation system. And I don't think that's going to be in the presentation this weekend, but we can certainly show you how to do it. It's very easy. Joomla has its own built-in banner rotation system. So if you have a website and you want to know what the people are interested in, don't ask them. You can ask them if you want in the poll, but see what they're clicking on. And that's what the open ads is all about. But this here, the Sigma SD14, 14 megapixel DSLR, that's from Amazon. Gives you the picture, gives you the link over, gives you the content. Looks good. That's the post itself. So these aren't spam sites, but they can be built in minutes. Minutes. And then updated for years. We dumped in one for this. We looked, and I think we had the posting all set randomly going out for the next 2 years. Pulling in RSS feeds. And the RSS feeds will be updated real time, written to the blog permanently, so that it's search engine food. But as new stuff comes into some of the RSS feeds, you can show other RSS feeds in there. And then we also have the Amazon stuff that gets randomized. And so we have RSS feeds that we get from Yahoo Pipes and other sources, Technorati, PR Web. And then we have Amazon mixed in with it. So it's not just all Amazon blogs. Anthony's done some hacks for us too, where and it's nothing, I mean, for me it is because I can't do it, but if you don't want all your links to have links outgoing to any affiliate program such as Amazon.com, he did a PHP thing where all the links are written internally and then redirected outside the site when someone clicks on it. So that's one way to disguise whether it's an all affiliate blog. We prefer actually just setting it up so you mix in content from all different sources instead of just affiliate stuff. And then you surround the content with ads. So if someone clicked on that post and went into it, we have Google AdSense ads that show up just underneath it. We also have a link that goes directly to that product's landing page on Amazon.com. And then we have AdSense ads that you can't see, and we have Amazon search boxes surrounding all the content on the website. But it doesn't look spammy at all. I mean, it's a real blog. It looks good. So you could hire someone to occasionally. I got another method I'll teach you later where you can get somebody cheap for 10 cents to go in there and post a real post for you on a regular basis. And it reads like it's somebody wrote it because someone really did write it. So if you don't want to have it automated, you can still get people to do it for very inexpensively. Another one that we built here, you can't see the colors in this, but it's plasmatelevisionreviews.org. We haven't promoted these things yet. We're going to start using the techniques. We just built these so we can show you guys that they're not spammy looking sites. They're just sites, just like anything else. And they pull in the content, they got the pictures, they got the dates, and we surround them with ads. That's what it's all about. Then you walk away. If you want to, you can get your team working on promoting it for a little bit and walk away, come back and check your stats in a couple of months and see which ones stick. If it sticks and it's doing all right, then you can say, okay, is it worth me pursuing that market further? Should I get my team working on upping the traffic? Yes or no? If nothing else, who do you think would pay me for a site that's been out there for the last 3, 4, or 5 months, posting good content like that to it, aging itself in the